I want to make sure we all think it's the exact same moment.
1000%. Go to his rallies. Yeah. I'm going to invite you to go to his rallies.
He perked up. He's like, what? Okay. This is what makes me great. Why would she compliment me like this?
Notice people are leaving early.
Ooh.
Melted.
He fucking twitched a little bit like you saw this switch.
If you literally watch the transcript, it goes at like 37 minutes, she says, go to his rallies, people are leaving. And at 38 minutes, he goes, they're eating dogs.
They're all fucking exploded.
Kamala eats dogs.
Oh,
they all want to eat dogs.
I mean, he just didn't know what to do with himself.
Oh, my God.
And I think it brought him back to, I think there is a situation with Trump, right? Trump has always been famous. He's always been successful. And there's been this relationship with him where it's like, he's this famous, successful guy, but not fully taken seriously.
Yeah.
Right?
1000%.
Like he's got all these buildings. He has this show on TV that's amazing. And you're like, wow, this guy's really entertaining, but he is kind of silly. When he dances, it's kind of silly. Mm-hmm. And I think there's a little part of him that feels laughed at. Mm-hmm. And his protection against being laughed at is the success. His justification for where he is I'm a billionaire. He loves it to many billions, so many billions. He's like, look at the numbers. You can say whatever you want about me, call me goofy, say I'm orange, say my hair is whatever, but the numbers prove I'm a billionaire, I'm successful, and the people love me. Look at the numbers from my show. Look at the numbers from my rallies. The only way to sell books is with my name. And when she said, people are walking out of your rallies, even if it's not true.
Yeah.
Boom.
It tapped back into that young man in New York who wasn't really taken seriously by his contemporaries and was trying desperately to be this famous, successful guy.
Yeah.
Creating his own narratives, being his own publicist, calling companies, saying billionaire Donald Trump was there.
Great insight.
And I think that imposter syndrome kicked in. Mm-hmm. And this is an 80-year-old man.
She pulled the Trump.
She pulled it.
She pulled the Trump.
And it wasn't rigged.
Trump always takes personal shots at you and then gets you off your game. And now you're trying to address those personal shots. And now you're not talking about the actual issues.
Yeah.
And
I know, calculated.
I know that there are like super Trumpers that are watching this right now and they're unable to accept the reality of what happened. I just want to remind you all, a month ago when Kamala was announced as the nominee, okay? And all of a sudden, the media and the people came out like she was the next coming of Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
And we all were like, this is so phony.
Yeah.
Nobody liked her for 3.5 years. Where is all this support? This is absolutely bullshit. Supporting Trump today and acting like that was a great performance is the exact same thing that the Democrats did with Kamala. Mm-hmm. The exact same thing. She did nothing for 3.5 years, and they were like, she's a genius. He did nothing last night.
No.
He did less than nothing.
Yeah.
He got walked and out-strategized and out-manipulated.
The same echo chamber after Biden, the people who were just like, Biden didn't do that bad.
At least he told the truth. Bullshit. He got dog walked by Trump. Call it what it is, because if you're not honest, no changes are going to happen.
He didn't get dog walked. He got put to sleep by Trump. That dog couldn't walk.
Biden. That was a much more decisive victory. But still, this was clearly a victory for Kamala.
Yeah, it's not even a question. And I read a Wall Street Journal op-ed. The guy clearly wants Trump to be president. But he said it well. He said Trump handed her the victory. Anytime, dude, economic policy, he could have hammered her. She didn't have one. That's why I thought the line was funny, because if you read her economic policy, it's 4 lines. It's C-spot run. Yeah. Which is like a funny way of saying it's nothing. There's nothing there. Yeah. But every time, she just wouldn't answer and would bait him, and he would take the bait and make it about emotions.
Defensive. And I think throughout his life, throughout his career, he's had to defend his brand. Defend who he is, because I think there maybe is a little imposter syndrome. We all have fucking imposter syndrome. It's crazy when you look at people who are billionaires and they have it. It's crazy when you look at like superstars that have it. You're like, how could you not believe in yourself? Everybody's got a little bit.
That's part of what got them there.
Of course, it's that drive, that insatiable lust for success.
I'm not good enough yet. Now I'll be good enough. Now I'll be good enough.
And what was amazing is, and we've never seen this, he was on defense the entire rest of the debate.
And he didn't have to be. He could have just been like, hey, why aren't you doing all the policy stuff you're talking about right now?
There it is.
Like, do you support all of Biden's stuff? Like, why did you support Biden for 4 years when he was completely,
He said it at the very end, but at that point it's over.
Too late.
It's too late.
Like, she threw him off his game plan.
Reactive.
That was his game plan. It was supposed to be that whole time of just tying her to
Biden. This is more
And
Biden.
Once you got that audience crowd comment, he was off his game plan.
Yeah.
And what she did was so masterfully. She points out that all the other leaders love him because he's so easily to be manipulated. And then
you show it happen.
She showed
That's
it
a good point. I need
that
to,
was
Wait a minute,
crazy.
break that one down. I need
So
to understand.
she basically said other leaders love Donald Trump because he's so easily manipulated. You can get this guy to do anything you want to. And as she's saying that, she's proving it by goading him into any argument she wants, setting the debate on her terms. You're watching it happen in real time, whatever she's accusing him of. And she lied out the gate with that Project 2025 shit. And the difference in how they both lied on each other and how the other person reacted was just crazy. Trump never took it well when she lied about him. When he lied about her, she clearly had practiced it. She would just kind of smile, look down. Like they worked on how she looks when he's talking, I'm sure, for hours.
Her debate prep was 10 times better.
Oh, unbelievable.
I mean, and she didn't come across as like goofy. You know, she usually has this like goofiness to her, a silliness that is not representative of a person in that type of, in that position of power.
Yeah.
I'll just be honest. It just came across, and that was like a big concern.
Yes.
There was like an instability to her demeanor. Like, I don't want you doing the cackle, and I understand that this has been inflated, I'm sure, by the right, but I don't want you doing the cackle while you're negotiating with Xi Jinping. You know what I mean? Like, I want you to show strength, and I saw a lot of strength.
Yeah.
Yes.
And one thing that is kind of some gender shit is she's going to always have to worry about getting emotional. Like, because you're going to be like, man, I don't want this hysterical bitch in office. We can't have a woman. There's going to be people on some level thinking that. So I'm saying she has to be very measured. And the strength can't be too aggressive. Like, everything has to be, like, measured. And I thought she really did that well.
This is how you know that it was a decisive victory. And I have no proof to back this up at all. But
But you know it.
but I know it in my heart.
Yeah.
I think Taylor Swift is liberal.
Yeah.
She immediately posts her support for Kamala. Right? I don't know at what point in time of the debate, maybe it was right after the debate, but she posted it that night. But after it's known that there's a decisive victory.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And when Taylor, the most powerful woman in music, one of the most powerful people in the world culturally, when she puts all of her weight behind one of the nominees, that's not like a flippant decision.
No. Yeah.
She knows exactly what the fuck she's doing.
Yeah.
And I think she waited to the point where she was putting her money behind the winning horse.
Yep.
Yeah.
If this debate goes better for Trump, I think she stays silent.
She stays quiet.
Ooh.
Absolutely.
I don't think she mentioned a single word.
Absolutely.
She's not here to do recovery work for Kamala.
Yeah.
She's here to jump on at the end of the war when you're about to win and then take the credit.
Yeah.
Because it can hurt her fan base too. Please believe if you got every woman in the world, there's going to be some conservatives in that fan base.
Yeah.
1,000%. So she knows she's going to take a hit. So she has to do it at the point where it's so decisive that even the Trump women that come to her shows are like, yeah, he did kind of get cooked right there. Like, he doesn't look that good. She looks strong.
Beyonce can be an out front liberal because most of her fans are black women, and black women tend to be liberal. So me being out front liberal just feeds them what they want. Taylor
She
is
got to
middle
masquerade
America.
a little bit. She got to be a little more neutral.
Yeah. Taylor, I got this whole cross section of middle America. They have different beliefs, a lot of undecided people. I have to pick the moment or shut the fuck up. I got to be very strategic in how I do this. And she, again, she did it at the right time.